Alright, Atlantis, so today we are going to be jumping into Arena of all places because I want to use MUGETSU ICHIGO, the 9th anniversary renewed version. And while Arena characters don't make or break a character for me, I always like when some of my favorite characters in the game are also Arena characters. And in this case, MUGETSU, at least in my case, I'm very happy to see that he does get Arena skills. As a limit breaker character, he's already naturally good as is, and has what you want in an Arena character. He's immune to every statism, and he has long stride, and he also has a lot of flash depths. Alongside that, good damage output overall, he's buffing your team, but most importantly, it's MUGETSU. I just like this character, I've been having a lot of fun with him, and I like to have more ways to have fun with characters, and in this case, in Arena specifically, he does pick up poise, and also an extra special move at level 5, but unfortunately, the character isn't perfect. You do get the start power-up item +2 skill, which I think is kind of needed for every Arena character. He gets it at level 10, which is quite the investment. More often than not, characters get their best skills at level 5, and then level 10 is an optional increase. In my case, though, because I like this character, I did have to go the extra mile and get him to level 10, which I can't always do it so often. But we have got him to Arena level 5, and I'm excited to have some fun games here. Luckily for me, every game that I played thus far, I've won, so it was very easy to get him to this level. And in terms of the soul traits that we are using here, the Arena traits, we have some of the better Arena traits here, giving us a mixture of recharge and also strong attack damage. And then for the other two links, and eventually my next link when I do get this character to rank 6, I'm using recharge and then spiritual pressure +90. Overall, from the links alone, I'm getting 180 extra SP, but my strong attack damage in this case is at 102%. With that said, though, let's jump into some games. Alright then, so jumping into game number 1, we have an Unohana, a Momo, and also an Uryu. So that could be a bit of a problem. There's 2 speed characters here, but what you're going to see right from the get-go is that our damage output is going to be very high here, although potentially Uryu might be a problem. We'll see how it does go. Actually, to be fair, even Momo could be quite annoying, given that she does have the barriers to our teammates, right? So you can see that we're going to have to use, like, what, 2 strong attacks here? Lucky for us, we've already gotten a boost, so we'll gladly take that. Any more boosts we can, the better. Because we're at this point going to need to start one-shotting these characters. But this might be a close game. Let's SA1 upwards. Unfortunately, I missed the Unohana. Back away. We do not want to get hit by that. SA3 there. We're going to sit on the outside. SA2 on those mobs. Let's go down here. Kind of business myself terribly there. SA1 and then Soul Bomb. Nice. We actually did the challenge. One thing I will say, though, is that I love this character's visuals. And you get to see the visuals a lot better in Arena or any maps that's zoomed out. And it's SA3 and man is absolutely beautiful. And even in the zoomed out screen in Arena, it still looks absolutely amazing. I love the design of it. Of course, it is when MUGETSU first activates it. Not the MUGETSU attack more so, but like when he first shows off, it's like almost one-to-one the anime. It looks really, really cool. And the more I play with this character, the more I want a full Holo Ichigo. Like, I know this is a MUGETSU showcase, right, in Arena, but they best not fumble for... no way. That might be game. We might have choked it. But they didn't fumble this Ichigo. I mean, he could have been better, truth be told. As I say that, he is still a really good character to begin with, right? Let's grab this box to get the bonuses here. But they definitely didn't go all out. Like, even though he is being treated as an anniversary character, he's not like 9th anniversary new meta level, if that kind of makes sense. A great character nonetheless, but I'm hoping the full Holo Ichigo that we eventually get remade also follows suit and gets a really good character. Hopefully this time, an SP character, because full Holo Ichigo has never been playable as an SP character, right? His last character was a Brave Bell, and he was also kind of dead on arrival. Now this can be very close. We have the advantage right now. All we have to do is kill the mini-mobs here, and we keep the lead. 3 seconds to spare. There's no way they're going to team stole us. It looks like we have the win. And yes, we do. We almost stole again, and we actually stole again last second. That's BM. Nice and easy first game. MUGETSU overall is just a very smooth character to play with, right? Especially when you take him into Arena. The sprinter free with the immunity and the strong attacks that he does have. And long stride too. Like, it's something that I think used to get quite often. Like maybe a year or two ago. But now it feels like I've been a bit stingy on it. Which is rude, right? But in this case, going into our next game, we have a double shield character. We have a lot of characters going on here. But there is a Bambiette who technically is also an Arena character getting Arena skills. But for us, she's going to be our easiest target. We're in the same map. We have a speed character here. Hopefully the barrier characters don't become too much of an issue, right? The way you're going to deal with the barrier characters is more so, hopefully, you don't get close to them. Because if you get close to them, then they start activating their attacks. They start activating the barriers. And having said that, I got close to Jushiro. So I now activated his barrier. But at least we have our own barriers too. So right now, it looks like it's barrier versus barrier. But Mugetsu is not, it's not going to stop the Mugetsus. I'll say that. But yeah, as I was saying, they've been a bit stingy with the status element immunities. Like, as of late, I mean, granted, Menina got shared status immunity, which was kind of special. But usually nowadays, it's just end-of-year characters and anniversary characters that are getting it, right? Like, besides Menina, who else got complete status immunity? It would be Yuha and also Ichigo, and they're not even getting shared. They're just getting normal. Likewise with Ichigo too. Which kind of sucks. Because, I mean, it's a situational situation, but there are some characters in GQ where they would really benefit from having those shared status immunity skills. It's more so those guild quest phases where the characters you are using aren't really designed for that GQ, so they don't have the immunity. And to be fair, that's like far few in between nowadays. But I still like having immunities, right? Again, to this day, I will bring it up whenever I can. I'm pretty sure I brought it up in my last Number Breaker video. Ichibei should have been given immunities, right? He's a great character. Very good character. Despite having that, you know, inconsistency with the damage output. But my biggest gripe with him has always just been the lack of immunities. He's only got one immunity. Especially when he's got 2 killers. Technically designed for 2 GQs. And he only has 1. It's weird. Either way, though, I need to lock in. This is going to be a close game. Having some close games. I mean, the last games that we were playing were all just wins. Like, super wins. But looks like they're going to steal from us. Let's kill the Giriko. Take down this Drusha with 2 strong attacks. 3 strong attacks, apparently. Okay. Let's Soul Bomb now. We're going to have to take a score still here. And Drusha's got Last Ditch. They got the Orihime link on. Ah, we kind of... Oh, okay. That was a cheeky win. That was a cheeky win. I thought they were going to steal from us. It would have extended time if they did steal. And there was no way we were going to come back for that. We got very lucky they weren't able to steal. But we also stole last second and got the win. 14k score on the Mugetsu in that run. MVP from the entire game. Actually, then again, never mind. Bambietta was doing well. Shout out to that lad over on the Japan server. For our next game, it looks like we're going against the same team. They might be free-manning it, which is a pretty interesting team, and I guess it makes for better games, right? I don't like doing arena games, and then we just, like, absolutely one-side beat them, right? Like 20k versus 200. Those games ain't fun. It's a bit more enjoyable when it comes down to the last seconds, and you really don't know who's going to win until right at the end. Although these barriers are going to be quite the issue. We have no character here that can read the barriers or go through them. So having 2 with multi-barrier... And they have Last Ditch. I mean, Giriko has it naturally built in, but the Jushiro having the Orihime link, which for those that don't know, which gives 15% Last Ditch. Now that's just outright toxic. All right, SA1 upwards. Can we get the challenge? Yes, we can. Lovely. Right now we do have the lead, and we are going to score still any second now. Net as well use the Soul Bomb. Didn't actually kill that, surprisingly. But Bambietta is going to go out super quick. She's not the issue for us. But it looks like Bambietta is their highest scorer right now. So, realistically, it's coming down to me versus Bambi. Because they're our teammates right now. I mean, I'm not really sure what our Bambi's doing. Not really sure how she performs in Arena. I doubt it's that good. But at least the Mum was also an Arena character. She's given us the barriers too. And the hills. If we need to be at full stamina. So, in this case, I'm going to go down here. Use my Soul Bomb. Did absolutely nothing because Jushiro used his strong attacks. Might as well use the Soul Bomb again. At this point, we need to focus on killing all the mini-mobs to stop them from score stealing us. SA2 back up. Let's get... the barriers. Right now, it's the barrier meta. I do not know what's going on. So there, we are about to lose. We need to score still. Last second score still. Downwards. Come on. Where did Giriko go? No. Where did Giriko go? I didn't see him. Well, they got their payback. They got their revenge. That was a close game. That was a close game. We'll take the L. We'll take the L. It looks like these 3 know what they're doing. Surprisingly, the team is working, but it is closer than we expect. On to our next run, though. In this case, they have a level 7 Orihime. That's not going to end well for them. We have a Rurika in our team. I think that's good in our case. I can't remember if she is an arena character, to be fair. But the team that we are going against is going to be quite the easy team to fight, right? Let's be honest. I mean, Mugetsu can be a problem. He can one-shot us. His damage output's very high. Likewise, actually, to be fair, True Shikai won't be an issue. This might be an easy sweep. I don't think it's going to be a close game whatsoever. If we get too much of a lead, I think we're just going to skip this game, honestly. At least there's no barriers this time around, though, so I'm not too fussed about it. All right, next challenge. Defeat 3 enemies. Nice and easily done. There we go. No challenge whatsoever. To be fair, this looks like quite the easy win, so we're just going to skip this game, jump into our next one. onwards to our next game. This might make a good final game because in this case we have 3 Mugetsu. 3 Mugetsu, okay. They both DC'd? Okay, never mind. Just me then. Let's see if we can actually solo this run. And we're going against 3 good characters too, right? So there's a Kyogre. Could be quite annoying. We have an Ishin too, and then I forgot who the third character was. True Shika Ichigo. The question is, though, can we solo it? I mean, technically, these characters are AI controlled, but, you know, they're not going to be playing smart, right? Right, SA3 is still one-shotting. We got the boost. Currently on +3 right now. I mean, honestly, I kind of prefer it this way. That's SA1 upwards. I've been saying, I've been on record quite a few times, right? Arena would be a much better game mode if it weren't 3v3s. Because easily the worst part about Arena, and the reason why I don't play it too much, besides the lack of rewards, because I've already got all the trophies, it's just the teammates, man. The teammates are bad. I'd much rather have just 1v1s, where maybe it's still a team of 3, like in this case, I have 3 Mugetsus, like I get to pick the team of 3, but only one character is being controlled, and that way there's also less lag too, because right now I'm host of the lobby, and there's 2 hosts each lobby, I'm pretty sure, 1 on each side, so there's no connection issues whatsoever. If I wasn't the host, maybe I would have connection issues. But as you can see here, the game is basically going flawless, right? So I really would love an arena overhaul. Just make it 1v1s, but maybe still keep the team of 3. It would honestly make it a lot better, at least in my opinion. Because then you can make a pretty good team setup, right? Maybe you want to go with Mugetsu as your main, then maybe you want to put Yami and Okura as your side just to make like tanky teams. There could be some team strategy there. So we stole from them. They're about to steal right back. We are naturally at the disadvantage here. If anything, we're about to go for like a last-second score steal. SA1 upwards. Let's try and go for the last-second score steal. SA3. That's how it... No! We extended it. Hold on. That's how it's done, baby. That's how it's done, baby. That's how it's done. There we go. We've 1v3'd it. Technically, we still had, teammates there. Some Mugetsus, but we won the game, we'll take it. And we had a +8 at the ends. Alright then, so yeah, 32,000 score. We'll gladly take that, And we were going against some good people. The Kyogre was absolutely carrying that team, but they had 3 good characters. 3 good characters, but Mugetsu, it's just that guy. It's Ichigo's... I was about to say it's Ichigo's best form. I don't know. Ichigo has a lot of good forms, but my favorite right now between the 2, Full Holo or Mugetsu, is Full Holo. So I'm really hoping that Full Holo gets this treatment that Mugetsu got. But with that said, lads, that was the video for today showcasing the brand new Mugetsu in Arena. I don't mind doing more Arena showcases, but very rarely do they come out with like good Arena characters. At least ones that I pull. Like, I mean, technically I tried to play with a bit of her. Misaki does get more skills in Arena, but she's still kind of mediocre. They haven't done like a really good Arena character since... basically, Yuha and Ichigo. Like I said at the start of the video, these characters aren't like deal breakers to me, but I do like it when characters are actually good in Arena. Let me quickly check Ishin, because I've not actually checked what he gets. I mean, Ishin's not bad, but then he doesn't have long stride, so like, I don't want to use him, So next Arena showcase might be for the 9th anniversary. Hopefully the anime characters are actually good in Arena, because it's always nice in my opinion to have more places to use a character, and they're not limited to one game mode. And sometimes having a bit of fun in Arena with your friends isn't a bad thing to do. Either way, hope you liked and enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.